Hello, how's it going? So I'm here with a set of new bass strings here. These are Kemp Strings for my bass guitar. Kemp Strings, Jonathan is making some really innovative things in guitar strings. If you can imagine innovating guitar strings, he's doing exactly that. I use his electric guitar strings already, but I've got some of these bass strings for my bass here. One of the things that these strings do is that because bass strings are very thick, the harmonics are not always exactly in tune because they're quite stiff, the strings being so thick, which tends to mean that the higher harmonics tend to get slightly pulled out of tune relative to the lower harmonics. Jonathan's been designing these strings which have lumped bass lumps on them, basically, that corrects for all of this. And I thought I would do a little bit of a test on them. So just got my bass here, this lovely John Suker 5-string bass, and I'm going to play it a little bit before I put the strings on. I'll put the strings on and then I'll play it a bit after and let you see the difference. So I've set my bass up here with my usual recording rig that's running into a 1073 preamp on the passive DI input, and then running through 1176 compressor and through a Pultec EQ. It's kind of the standard setup that I use when I'm recording bass, particularly with this bass, and I'll just play a little bit for you. This is with the old strings. So there we are. I have my new Kemp Strings here on my bass, and all good. A little bit of not very often that I get to change bass strings, so it just took a wee while. And also because these strings have the lumped bits on them, I took a little bit of time just to adjust the saddle positions to get the tuning up the fretboard a little bit better. So you've never done that. That's the kind of way you tend to do that, is you play the harmonic on the 12th fret and then the fretted string and make sure they're both the same. And if they're sharp or flat of each other, you can adjust the saddle positions if you've got adjustable saddles to get them all back in tune. But that's me, I'm in tune and hopefully all ready to go. So yeah, I'll play a little bit of bass again and let you hear what it sounds like with the new Kemp Strings. Just to finish off here, I'm just going to play some open strings, and I'll do the before and after comparison of the open strings so that you can really hear the difference. So there you go, that's my comparison of the two strings. Obviously those old strings that I'd had on are been on there for quite a long while, so they're sounding very much like old bass guitar strings, which can be quite nice, got that really kind of rounded sound, whereas these literally just gone on just now, so it's not always, you know, quite a change in tone between the two strings, but I think what I really like is just that roundness that I feel like I'm getting off those low strings, the B and the E. It just feels really somehow a little bit more in tune. I really like that, and I look forward to playing these a bit more, seeing how they settle in. Do leave us a wee comment, let us know what you think. Which do you prefer? Do you like the sound of the old rounded strings, or are you liking the sound of these? Certainly I think they're well worth a try. If you're a bass player out there, have a look up Kemp Strings and get yourself a pair of these if you really want to get that bottom end sounding super in tune. Definitely I've noticed that actually the setting of my saddles much straighter with the tuning. I'm not kind of compensating of that, getting right up there. It's sounding really nice and in tune, which is always nice. I do like to be in tune, particularly when I'm doing recording. So yeah, thanks for watching, and let us know what you think. Bye now.